Could I just remind everyone who's currently panic buying toilet rolls, kitchen rolls and tissues, you can't eat them and you're going to starve to death. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Unfortunately this week I'm not able to get out to the flea market or car boot sale due to the fact that it's not open for obvious reasons. Coronavirus, etc. COVID-19 if you wish. So what I thought I'd do this week is I thought I would do a pick of the day video, because the last visit I made to the flea market I picked up a couple of very nice screwdrivers. And the pick of the day video is going to be all about this Stanley Yankee 130B that I picked up. But the other screwdriver I picked up was this little fellow here, this rather nice electrical screwdriver here, 1000-volt protection apparently. I'm not sure who makes it, but it just happens to be the same style and probably manufacture as some screwdrivers already have. I've had them for years actually, and they're all exactly the same design. These are the ones I've had for around about 30 years, and as you can see the design is exactly the same. A lot of them have also got the same patent number on too, so that's another reason I picked that particular screwdriver up. So this is quite a nice little thing. So anyway, let's have a look at this Stanley Yankee then. Now then, normally when I pick up or see a Stanley Yankee screwdriver at the flea market, they're usually in very poor condition, very much like this one here. As you can see, it has been well used. Let's take a look at the handle for a start. This is what you normally expect to find. Obviously slightly a bit rusty, and the mechanism on this one could most certainly do with a clean, because it doesn't work all that well, to be honest with you. And of course it only came with the one bit. The operation on this thing is exceedingly stiff, especially if I put it into the ratcheting section. That's very stiff indeed, and you can see it doesn't particularly want to return either. That's because it's there we go, right in. That's because it's clogged up with a load of crap, filth. As you can see, look at the state of this. Look, it's really stiff. So this is the sort of thing that I would normally expect to find at the flea market. My Star by Stanley Yankee, on the other hand, is just the opposite. As you can see, it's still in its original packet, which I had to clean down because it was a little bit grubby. But then you expect that, because he does tend to throw stuff in the same boxes as a load of other filthy tools. As you can see, it's in pristine condition, still with all the instructions and warnings and how to use, etc. on there. What else? Let's get it out and have a look at it, shall we, guys? Okay, so there's the driver, and we get two bits with it as well. Let's move that out of the way. Why we don't want that. Let's take a close look at the driver itself. Starting with the handle, you can see there's no damage there. It's still got the original varnish on it. Look, no damage, no wear at all. This marking here is still in pristine condition. Moving down to the handle, the shaft of the handle here. Look at that, no rust on the chrome at all. Brand spanking new. And of course it works properly too, this one does. The bits we get with it are just, as you can see, just a little bit rusted up. But that is nothing that a dip overnight in vinegar will sort out. If I put these in vinegar overnight, they'll come out like new, to be honest with you. So there's nothing to worry about there. I've got an idea that somebody has had a bit of a go with the Phillips bit here. You can see a little bit of wear on the tip. So somebody's had a go and tried it out, but I think that's as far as it's got. Okay, so let's take a look at the action on this one and compare it with the one we've just seen down in the workshop. Turn the collar round. Boink! Look at that, look at the difference. That's because this one is, I think what's happened, I believe, somebody's purchased this back in the day and have never really used it, put it away somewhere. And I mean, just look how clean the mechanism is here. Look, that's just oil on there, nice clean oil. Look, well, it's a treat, doesn't it? It's marvellous, really. I think somebody's put this away. I don't know when they last made these, but the packaging does have a 2002 date on it, so I don't know how long somebody's had this kicking about. Somebody mentioned on my other video that they stopped making these in 2010. I can't verify that. I can't really find these things for sale new on the internet. You can get them second hand, but yeah, so this one is in really nice condition. My late father was one for buying brand new tools and sometimes never using them. There's no chance this is one of his, to be honest with you, because I don't remember him having one of these. He might have done, but I don't recall him having a Stanley Yankee. So somebody in the past sometime has purchased this thinking, oh yeah, I like that, really nice, I want one of those. And as I say, they may have used it just the once with the Phillips here, because as I say, there is a little bit of damage to the head on here, but the other two bits, I don't believe they've been used at all, to be honest with you. They don't look like it. I mean, they would definitely show signs of being used, wouldn't they? But neither of them have been used, to be honest with you. Let's have a look. Can we get this one out of here? In theory, possibly. No, not this way round, we can't. Hang on, give it a go again. Right, there we go. Again. There's no damage on the tip there, is there? It's just this little light rusting going on. But you know, a dip in vinegar overnight, wipe down with some oil, and they'll be as good as new, really. What I tend to do is, because this came from my favourite stall on the flea market, he sells lots and lots of vintage tools in boxes, and what I tend to do is I'll go along, first thing I'll get there, this is my first visit, I will go along, go through all his boxes and purchase some stuff, and then I will go off around the rest of the market and see what else I can get. And what I tend to do is I then go back to the stalls where I've purchased stuff from before and have another look just in case I've missed something. And this is exactly what I did with my favourite stall here. I went back again and I picked up several more tools. I can't remember what they were now, but if I can find the video I'll drop it in just here. And I bought several of the tools, including this, for £5. So I thought that was quite reasonable. I believe it was £5 anyway. Yeah, so I thought it was quite a reasonable price to pay. I mean, you know, I could have paid £5 for this by itself and I'd have been quite happy, to be honest with you, because this is in such good nick. I really do like it, actually. Very nice, isn't it? I believe also, I've seen on the interwebs, that you can actually buy adapters to go in here, which have got this end on them. And then on the other end they've got you know, so you can put a standard 6mm drive, or whatever they call them, the usual standard driver bits in there. So that's quite handy. You know, if you wanted to use ordinary screwdriver bits instead of the dedicated bits. So yeah, what a nice find. Alright, and so I know some of you are going to ask, what's it like to use? Well, we're going to find out. And we're going to use the bit that's already been used, as far as I know, the Phillips bit on this screw here. So I make a hole in this piece of wood, which is stuck in my vise because I've only got two hands. Might get the screw started in there. Let's give it a look. Oh, this bit's a bit chewed up, by the way, guys. Didn't know that. Okay, so we get him started in there like so. You can use it like an ordinary ratchet. Now, can we release the thing again? Yeah, there we go. Right, let's give it a go, see what it's like, guys. Ah. Oh, slipped out already. That's the trouble with these things. God, blimey. Ah. Wow. God, blimey, that's a tough old bit of wood I've got here. Blimey. Whew. Lock that off again. Good grief. Wow, that's tougher than I thought it was going to be. Alrighty. God, have we damaged the tip a little bit right in? Alright, so that's it all the way in. That took some doing. See if we can get it out then, see if it's easy to get it out. Blimey. You get. That's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Woo. Wow. Well, blimey. Holy cow. I know what you're saying. Yeah, great wimp. It's bloody hard, guys. It really is. Right, let's loosen it up a bit. Right in. Right in. Not that way. Might go in the other way. That's getting stiff. Wow. Just a roof. God. Careful I don't fall over here and hurt myself, to be honest with you. Blimey. Who'd have thought? Gad, Sugs. Woof. Blimey, that's... Wow. Youch. Yeah, that's hot. I'm going to have a go and have a sit down and a cup of coffee now. Phew. Oh, well, I can't imagine doing that all day long. Get Zooks, that was hard. I thought this thing was going to make it easy, to be honest with you, but no. Whew. Made the screw hot, I'll tell you that much. Okay then, so that's my star buy from the last flea market or car boot sale that I was able to attend. As I say, today's car boot sale was going to be on. I looked at it on their website. I looked at it on their website and they showed the weather and they said, yes, it's fine, it's going to be on. And then within a few hours they came on and they said they'd taken professional advice and decided that they weren't going to have it on after all. So whether it'll be back next week, I don't know. You'll have to stay tuned to my Instagram channel because you'll see where I'm going or not, where I've been, because you'll see all my tools and that. But I'm hoping it's going to be back next week. But I'm not going to. I'm not holding my breath though, guys. Not at the moment. Not with this current COVID-19 crisis. But yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at this brand spanking new Stanley Yankee 130B that I picked up on my last visit. This is my star buy. I do like picking up a nice screwdriver if I see them. Nice pair of pliers, definitely in there for those as well. But as I say, any other sort of vintage style tool I quite like, because, you know, it's the challenge in finding these things, because you can't pop into a store anymore and purchase these old tools. So if you're lucky to come across them, like I am, I will buy them if they're interesting. Alright then guys, well, thanks for popping over. Thanks for taking a look at this very nice Yankee Stanley 130B with me. I hope you had a good laugh at me trying to put that screw into a bit of wood. That was a lot harder work than I thought it was going to be. Alright guys, thanks for popping over, thanks for taking a look, and I will catch you laters! Okay then, so let's take a look at the action on this one and compare it with the one we've just been looking at down in the workshop. Give the little collar a twist here. Oh, okay then. Come on, you was working a minute ago. What's going on? For Pete's sake. Isn't that typical? Okay, so let's take a look at the action on this one and compare it with the one we've just been looking at. So just turn the little collar here. And again. Can you believe it? Come on, you bugger. What's the matter with you?